What is up, everyone? A bit of an issue right now, so that I'm having a bit of an issue right now. I'm unable to like turn on my face cam. Like I don't know what the fuck, it was working and then I just plugged in my light on my PC and it just stopped working. So just give me a moment, and until then, just enjoy the loading screen, I guess. I haven't even opened up. Oh. The internet shit too. Vishesh, welcome to the stream. Yes, you are first. Just give me a minute or so. Let me see if I can fix the face cam. Yeah, the face. I don't know. Yo, like, wait, just a second. Yep. Welcome to the stream. I am trying to work my face. Like, it was working just now. I just plugged in my what is called, ring light, and the face cam just stopped working off. Fucking. It's like I can't even. How about if I this entirely? Bloody fucking. You know what? Fuck it. Forget this. I have to check it out later. Something or the other has to go for. Ah! I'm out. Hold on. Get the fuck out. Alright, just gonna play the fucking game, man. Fucking piece of shit. So anyways, I'm sorry. We're just gonna go play some game. I don't even remember where I was last time in here, so. I was doing some sort of main quest. That's something that I remember, but other than that, I don't recall anything. It's been quite a while since I last streamed this game. Haven't even played it on off stream. I was working on the Assassin's Creed video. Made a fair bit of progress in it, but other than that, it's still a long way to go, man. Video editing is really time consuming, especially when you need to like find one specific clip in between 10 or 20 videos that are about 2 hours long at least.
The looks of that encampment.
Enter the Goblin Outpost. Which quest am I at? Tale of Rocklock. Enter the Goblin out. Okay.
The ladder. That's what I need.
I am already at the Goblin out.
I know I have. One less human to worry about. You want
Guardian Incendio. Confringo.
The spell damage is quite high right now. Became OP? Kind of, yeah.
Who's such out?
I reinstalled Doom again, played escalation encounters on Nightmare. Which were the escalation encounters? You mean those keys?
Here, I wonder. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
I wanted to toss them on the fire, but I could not manage it. When I could not aim it. In Tag 2, there are 2 levels of goreness in each mission. Yeah, I know that. Same, I just did not like any of DLCs in Doom Eternal. Kind of did not feel right. First one is necessary and second one is optional. I was trying for the second ones. Okay, so those are the escalated encounters. Okay. On Nightmare difficulty at that, how much did you fare? Like, were you able to, or did you got like whooped?
What will we find in here?
I already explored this thing.
I won't rest. Protect it.
Stupid.
Why can't I hit you?
Accio. Looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Believe me, if you stand still, you're dead. Even a second, huh? Cool.
Revelio.
Someone's here.
Accio.
The thing is that the armor that in this game that I am using over here right now is a bit too powerful. One of all these buffs that I have, decrease damage taken from Dark Elves, that's not. Increase damage with Incendio, that's doing a lot of damage. My Incendio is doing insane amount of damage. And I don't know what is Petrificus total is, but I'm doing some sort of increased damage there. Increase Ancient Magic Meter, Feel, Imperio. Target does extra damage. I'm doing a lot of extra damage over here. double aggressive after beating that playing EV feels like. Ultraviolet feels like a kick. Okay. Huh. I'll get back to Doom Eternal again someday. Just that I have too many things right now.
A human's word is worthless. This will not hold us.
Someone been taken out. I was right not to be worried about you. I hate
I'm messing up. I'm messing up.
I won't rest.
Leviosa.
Ah, god damn it.
Protego.
I died like 15 minutes before beating it for the first time. Oof. I wonder how you cleared the second encounter, then open your stream just to remember that you skipped them. Huh? I wonder how you cleared the second encounter, then open your stream just to remember that you skipped them. I think I skipped them intentionally, didn't I? Or was it something else? I don't even remember. Like at that time, if I remember correctly, I was like, I don't know.
How to open it?
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
I won't. I don't think you know.
You won't get away with it. Sent back from the bed.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, little moon. Correct, come in here. Shut up.
Leviosa.
Was that your best?
Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio.
Easily spells glance off of me. Seems your art isn't in this. You can't stop us. I won't rest until
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Anyone's alive? You?
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Okay, my comboing skill has kind of went down after taking that break. I'm forgetting my combos of where my buttons were and stuff like that. I actually bought game a mouse and keyboard antis for 60% keyboard and a Razer Dash Rider mouse. Yes, you skipped intentionally because you wanted to be done with it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Because I was like, at the point after playing those DLCs, I was like, I was not feeling it. Those DLCs were not exactly all that appealing to me.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I just wanted to be done with that thing. And how much did that cost you? Those gaming mouse and keyboard?
I wonder if Adelaide Duncan will be down there. Accio!
I won't rest.
2,780. I think you got it pretty cheap then, huh? That's cool.
Hello? Mr. Oaks?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it.
Mouse it's actually 4K, but okay, that's cool.
Fortunately,
That's a good,
I've already
really
found
good
your wand,
discount
Mr.
you got
Oaks.
there.
Found it.
So how's the response like? Like, I guess that's why you really tried out Doom Eternal, huh? Because you bought a new mouse and keyboard, so you wanted to try out a proper FPS game to test it out. Cool. Must be a really good experience, huh? Must be really swift and
You
all
did it!
responsive.
I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oaks. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear man.
Available even now. Nah, I don't want to spend money right now.
Very talented.
I like.
Well, how did you
Thing is
find
that
me?
I had
I'm a
2
friend of
EMIs going
Adelaide's.
on, so
She was
one of my
worried about your
EMI ended
business
this
with
month, and I was like,
Loyalists.
ah shit,
Oh,
I
she was
just
right
went
to be.
loose and spent
I couldn't
more
go
money
through
than I
with the
earned.
agreement, and
So I don't
when
want to spend
told
any more
them,
money
I
right
ended
now.
up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long they'd
Just want to check
forgot I
what's the
was even
difference
there.
does gaming mouse. So does it really feel
Never
different,
heard
or is
things.
it just the same thing?
If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ramrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret.
The next
whenever
few
he
games
could,
that I play
never
will
making
be
his presence
completely
known.
on Game Pass
After
and
weeks
from
of
your
sly
side in
surveillance, he
Shifu.
finally summoned
Keyboard?
the
No,
courage
I
to
don't see
speak
this.
to the wizard in charge.
Is it a mechanical keyboard though?
Ranrock wanted to join them and the creatures.
I heard
The
mechanical
wizard happened
keyboards
to
are
drop
really
his
fun
wand.
to use. Like they had a
Ranrock
clicking
saw an
sound. It sounds really
opportunity.
cool, really nice,
He
and the
picked it
keys
up,
are
and to
like
hand
the
it
way they
back as a
respond
means
feels
of
really good.
introducing himself.
So is it
The
true,
sight
or
of
is
a
it
goblin
just
with a wand sent the wizard
just
into an
all
instant
you know
rage.
farce?
He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex. My memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oaks. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls.
Memory
If only I hadn't
switches.
resorted to trading with such fiends. A
Memory.
lesson I
What?
shan't soon
Memory?
forget. Having my wand
Gaming
back is
keyboards
being
comes like that,
reunited with
like
an old
membrane
friend.
keyboards these days.
I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety.
Huh.
Will you be all
Membrane
right?
I'll be
switches
fine,
meaning
Mr.
that
Oaks.
the
You
ones
get
that,
back to Adelaide.
they're like the keyboard that you
I
can
assure
fold
you,
and stuff like
our
that, right?
worries outweigh
Or am I
yours.
wrong in that?
I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oaks was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.
Why are you here? Okay, no, he went. Hey-ho. At this point about this game, I kind of want to finish it, but at the same time, it's kind of still keeping a tad bit of interest of mine intact, and that's like kind of preventing me from just rushing through everything. It's weird. Which way did I even come in from? I think it was this way. Okay, found it. No, it's mechanical keyboard. It's keyboard. Mechanical keyboard. It's keyboard with membrane switches. Basically, differs in the key field and responsiveness. Okay. After this, which game you want to play? Shifu? Yeah, I want to play Shifu actually. After this, I want to play Shifu. I thought that I would be able to finish this within February itself, but it's just being a bit too much right now. You know, yesterday at work, I stayed till fucking 10 p.m. at the office. I was working till 10 fucking p.m. man. I came home, did not have energy to do anything. I just ate, had my dinner, and went to sleep, which I did not get some proper sleep either. I just don't know. I just keep constantly woke up a lot, and I think at around morning 4 or something, the cat came in and just woke me up. It wasn't a good. No, I don't really have much of energy today. I'm really pulling myself somehow. I want to do Sebastian's quest. But before I do Sebastian's quest, I want to sell my shit. Yeah, it sucks. And it's not just late. The 10 p.m. is we start our work at 9:30 and ending at 10 p.m. It's basically 12 hours. I worked fucking 12 hours yesterday, and that's no joke. Ah.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You know, the game is actually performing a lot better. Yeah, it's stuttering now, but still, in comparison to what it was in the first few days, it's doing a lot better now. The loading time was it loaded so quickly. "11:30 to the office, come back by 7:30 to 8.
Plenty of wonderful
You go to office at 11:30?
like yours.
What the hell?
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Dude, I'm kind of jealous. 11:30 and then come back at 8:30 or 8. That's just 8 hours of work. That's cool. I wish I had such luck. God dang. Our working hours is like 9 hours a day in here.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Reflect 9 to 5, but our team is a bit lenient. Okay.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Private sector being lenient, that's news. Lucky you, man. Lucky you.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
What about your preparations for the government exams and stuff like that? You were doing those too, right? Are you still on it, or are you, or like, have you stopped doing that now? Apply to colleges. You want to be a professor? Waiting for admission for okay, masters. If you okay, I don't, and I forgot about that. Sorry. You're gonna do your masters now. All right, all right. Is it? Are you gonna do it from a distance university, or are you gonna do a full time? Just a few minutes ago, I was praising this game for like improving, and now it's like, good lord. They changed the theme over here. Look, it's Halloween now. Neat. That's really neat.
Off on another adventure.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn.
Kind of
Ominous's
really
family
weird that the
history is
game did not
personal
put
to
a
him.
morality system in here.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat
Full time
it.
for us. That's
Very well.
that's the goal. A bit scared of
do
admissions
keep this
though.
between
If
us.
I'll get it or not.
Ominous
Do
learned
they,
dark
do they have
magic from his
exams there
parents.
for admissions?
Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about
Surprisingly, the ominous
Scriptorium.
dude is actually the
Watch
one
for my owl.
who is getting
I'll have news
boys
soon enough.
away from dark arts and stuff like that.
I'll make
I was
Ominous
expecting
understand.
him to be more
He'll
of
change his
someone
mind.
who is into those things. Strange. Based on grades and skills, their English proficiency, there's English proficiency and a whole application we have to create. Education, BG, employment, basic, test scores, achievement, etc. There's a lot of stuff, man. I don't even know what the hell is this. What the hell are those, anyways? In here, we just sometimes we just give an entrance exam, or most of the times it's based on your scores, your exam scores. You mean the school exams or bachelor's degree exams, the scores you just show them, and based on your merit, they give it out. For MBAs and stuff like that, you have an entrance exam, which is, in my experience, pretty easy. At least in comparison to what CAT and MAT has, it's piss poor easy. Pretty easy to get in degrees over here.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Let me guess, you actually went for your bachelor's and then straight up went for a job instead of going for higher studies, huh? I think that's a smart choice, smart move to make. Getting some experience in hand before going for your master's. At least the masters will have some more value in comparison to what we did. We just did the bachelor's and then straight up went for the masters, and it does not feel like we're masters of anything. Until we finally got out of our jobs, and when we came into real life problems and stuff like that. Only after that we are now it feels like, yeah, okay, we are doing something. COVID, okay. You know, I'm reading those Witcher books now, and I just want to play Witcher 3 again. I want to play Witcher 3 again. Oh, holy shit, it's way out there, okay. And once again, time. There's so much less time. I wish I had more time for myself. I really wish I had more time for myself. You know, I'm just really cramming through things right now. Like, I'm working on the Assassin's Creed video. I'm trying to finish Hogwarts Legacy while writing the Hogwarts review. I'm writing the Hogwarts review right now before even finishing the fucking game. Assassin's Creed Origins was such a nice breakthrough for my channel, and I just could not capitalize on it. I still ponder about that today. Like, I wish I could have actually capitalized on that. I do keep on saying that I've been lazy, but truth to be told, I wasn't being really lazy. Real life really struck hard in between last few months, and I was really in a bad state. I was really in a very bad state mentally, and I just lost that chance. Yo, Shuv. Welcome to the stream, man. We can talk about a game before if you feel like the game's shown everything it offers. That remains valid if I can do it in the first week itself. But now that the game has been out for almost a month, that kind of video becomes kind of invalid. At this point, people don't want to
Upper Hogsfield.
know about that kind of first impression kind of thing, but rather an overall general more in-depth analysis of what the game does right. And actually, I do have those ideas of what the game does right and the game does wrong, but not completing the game kind of tends to invalidate a lot of things, because that's how people think, you know.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought
I tried to push your video for video essays because you have an national. Thanks a lot, man.
Correct.
It means a lot.
My
life
darling
update.
mate
New month,
used
new
to
me.
collect hawk lumps for me. Since
Illness.
he died, my
Mental
supply
illness?
has dwindled.
Oh, new.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you.
Thankfully,
Love of
that's not my life right now.
A bit lost without
But
him.
it's kind of like
If you
new
wouldn't mind
quarter, new
gathering
mental
some hawk
illness.
lumps for me,
That's how
I'd be
that's
happy
how
to
my shit
compensate you
goes.
for your time.
It's not a monthly thing, luckily. If it is if it had been a monthly thing, that I couldn't have taken it, man. I won't be able to fucking take it. Like, that's insane. It's kind of I don't know how it feels like. You know, when you're a kid, you think once you grow up, things will straighten up, but it never does. It just never does. Now you're grown up, doing a job, thinking that After a few years, it'll get fixed, but no, it doesn't. After retirement, it'll get fixed. No, it doesn't, and then you're just dead. I don't know how I feel about all these. Sorry for being negative. I'm just. Yesterday's 12 hours duty is kind of still haven't like worn off from me. I still that tired feeling is still there. So I'm gonna be depressing today. So apologies for that in advance. Believe it or not, I have some. I don't know what she even told me about. Like, Cecily, try and find something for you. Yeah, I have some.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was.
Shiv, you started reading those books? The Harry Potter books that you
I stumbled upon
bought?
it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
I bought the second book, by the way, for Witcher, and I'm reading that right now. Like, I'm already a quarter of it. Yeah, past a quarter of it. Like, I'm reading these books like so fast. I'm loving it a lot. These books are amazing. No, I don't want to know anything about anyone. Just
thank you.
Let me just.
I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Find and enter the cavern. Again, a cave. The Shuf was actually right, man. It just
This
caves
must be the
all
cavern
over the
Mrs.
place.
Sprottle mentioned.
It isn't Nora Bedwell's suppression.
Descendo. Glacius. Propello.
That.
Incendio. Confringo.
It's still alive? Ah, great. Fucking game. It was running so well up until now. I don't know what the hell happened over here. RP, can someone buy some time for me that I can play games? I wish I could, RP, but I myself in need of some more time to be able to play games. I ordered time for your RP pie. It'll get delivered in 7 business days. Oh, yeah, RP. When are we gonna have that meeting that you were talking about on the last stream? Your Shuv is here. I was gone. Oh, you were gone. Not reading yet. Oh. How much did they cost, by the way, Shuv? The Harry Potter books. Because the Witcher books, I got it for real cheap. Both the books that I bought, 300 a piece, which I really believe that it's how to put it? It's a loot. It's a steal. It's a steal.
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
अभी आया हूँ ऑफिस से totally exhausted. Yeah, I can understand RP. ऑफिस से आने के बाद ना कुछ एनर्जी रहता ही नहीं है. Even today, even for me, like today, even though I'm streaming, I'm really forcing myself right now. I do not really have the energy to stream that much. Kind of sucks that this is also kind of almost halfway towards becoming a job itself. I did not want this to be a job. I really did not want this to be a job.
Either I'll have to fight that troll.
Yeah, I'll just fight it, man. Stop lagging like that, man. I got hit because of the fucking lag.
Incendio.
What? How tanky are you, buddy? Get over.
Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Defender.
Yeah, I don't have any spells. There you go. Alright, hold on.
Should think they felt that in London.
Yeah, excuse me about that. अभी आया हुआ फिलहाल है. We'll do it weekends. Okay, sure. 210, 240, 190. I think starting 3 books. Okay, that's actually really cheap. That's really fucking cheap, man. Awesome.
Revelio.
Go on. Who was Sharona again? I don't even remember her.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back.
I try to read
think
PDFs,
that's
don't cancel me.
Sorona will be glad to have this back.
You dare come in between us bookworms? You, what was the word again? I wish man, sometimes I really wish I remember words more properly. Like there are so many dialogues that just comes in my head, impressions, and I just could not pull it off because I just keep on forgetting words. Shit, man. God damn it. I wish I could have pulled it off, man. I used to try to read PDFs too, not gonna lie, but it just did not click with me. Reading an actual book is has kind of a really special feel to it. Every time you kind of like turn the page, the the breeze just carries a whiff of that page, how that page smells and stuff like that. It's just feels so good. And especially if you like if you read in sunlight, then PDFs are kind of a big no-no.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Because the sunlight kind of makes the screen unreadable. But in case of books, though, you can just read through it sitting in the sunlight. And also, when sunlight falls in those yellow printed pages, it kind of has a different glow to it, which also looks so aesthetically pleasing. Dan Brown books a lot. Yeah, I know I like those a lot. It's just that like I was about to read those, but at that time itself I stopped reading books, and so I never got around to reading those. But once I complete Witcher, I think I'll go for Dan Brown books.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hall clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore.
By the way, like,
Quidditch.
you have any Indian
Nothing like
writers
the
who are
feeling of
good?
catching the golden
Like
snitch when your team's down
like
by
I want some really good
140
Indian
points.
writers.
I'll
Amish's
never
materials
forgive
were
Professor Black for cancelling
decent.
it this year.
I like his,
I
I
missed
liked it,
cheering
but
for
it wasn't
Ravenclaw.
all that.
We
I
could have
don't
cheered them on together.
know. It wasn't really keeping me intrigued throughout, you know.
I saw a
So
letter
that kind
from
of
someone named Mirabelle.
is good, but it's
that
not
Professor
like
Garlick?
Witcher
It
level.
is. Still one of my dearest
Another
friends.
one that
know
I
she
read
wouldn't
was
mind
by
having
Arup Kumar
seen that
Datta.
letter.
He's
She
a
and I are
local,
of a
like he's
similar
from
mind.
Assam itself. He wrote
Especially when it
wonderful
comes to young people.
some wonderful stories. I
Both
read his
believe
Kaziranga Trail.
experience to be an
It was good,
invaluable teacher.
but later on some of
To
these
borrow a
stories
phrase from
kind of
Mirabelle,
lost interest.
it's a
Maybe
joy to
because
see
it's because of the
anyone
theme that he
blossom,
covers that
but
I did not
particularly
exactly
one who doubted
read
they
it,
ever
but
would.
could not read it. But I'm just looking.
I spotted a letter from you to
I'm just
Mrs. Sprottle.
looking for
You two seem to have a
something
lot of
like,
fun together.
you know, like
We
The
do.
Witcher or maybe Sherlock
She
Holmes.
taught me
That
so
beautiful
much
style
during
of
my
writing. I
summers
like
with her
that.
and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through.
All these dialogues are kind of wasted on me. I don't even
Well,
pay attention to this.
got me through some challenging times. to put
He
it
keeps your
mildly.
attention to the detail. Every chapter has a cliffhanger. I'd like to know how he writes them. Because one thing that I have seen constantly in Witchers is the way these
glad I
chapters
could be of
start
help.
is so
Mrs.
like
Bottle sends her best.
Don't know
how
what
to
I'd
put
have
it
done without her,
inquisitive.
Aiden.
It's like you're
Thank you
wondering who
again
exactly is the character
for
who
helping
in
her,
question. You try to
and
guess
for
it,
returning
to
this box
try to
of
guess the
letters.
situation. You
It's
try
nice
to
to
build up
reflect
an
on good
entire
memories.
backstory of how this actually came into. It has such a nice way of writing. I like that. I like that a lot in Witcher. Shiva trilogy by Amish Tripathi. Yeah, Amish Shiva trilogy. I read all the entire trilogy, and the first one, Immortal Meloha, was really good. But later on, the two books they're good. But as I said, they failed to kind of keep me interested for the entirety. I just forced myself through to read those. Hidden Figures theme. I don't even want to touch those. Fuck that. Did you read Chetan Bhagat, by the way? It was really popular amongst our girls at school. I think few of the boys also read it, but I don't remember exactly. But it was really popular amongst the girls. Actually, there's a side quest here.
Dear Biscuit.
I liked him for two books, Revolution 2020 and the one at the night at a call center, because they were relatable at the time. Night at a call center, what was that like? That's an interesting sounding book.
What will I do without her?
What's the theme about that?
Hello?
Don't tell me a
Something
fucking
matter?
office romance or something like
Most
that.
decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
I don't exactly remember, but it's like they're a group of people who will get stuck in one night call center and God calls. Okay, that's actually interesting. Is it some sort of horror stuff? That's in. Dude, you're not even drawing the paint, like. They almost did a wonderful stuff, the devs over here, but unfortunately, Dude's not even drawing what he's seeing over here. You don't even need to peek, my guy. It's not there. You're not even drawing the right thing. What the hell? That dude's seeing things.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on, let me fly. If I could fly. Oh. I shouldn't sing. That's a copyright there. No mature life stuff, even Revolution 22, because it's a story of a guy who tries IIT
These
miserably and
rocks have seen
fails.
better days.
Ah, okay. Those are some good topics. All right, I'll give it to him. But I'm more into fantasy stuff. Fantasy. Love story, friendship, etc.
What's that? Who's there?
No one.
Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
You're the one who stole the goblin helm.
Accio!
To get
Incendio!
I plan to
Man,
feel a
stop
burning.
lagging, buddy.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Frigo!
Protego!
You will not survive this fight!
I will.
Confringo!
Why? Dude, it's... My goodness, man. It's lagging so much. It's lagging so much, really. I'm just unable to do anything right now. I have to do it. I have no choice. Where are you even hitting my guy? You're wasting my red spell. Thank you.
Put me down. Treating me like I'm not a proper life.
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it! My life is worse than my bark.
Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo. Flipendo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Descendo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Flipendo. Glacius.
Lagging so much, man.
You won't escape again.
Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
It's lagging so much. I got hit unnecessarily for this lag so many times. Yeah. Whitey Fish, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Win something Leviosa. Nah, it's a Wingardium Leviosa. It's Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Aloha Mora.
I've played this game for so many hours. I still do not understand what exactly I'm trying to do over here. I just follow the vibration. Wherever the vibration is the highest, I just go towards that direction. Rescue Biscuit.
Revelio.
Leviosa. Forgot to pronounce Wingardium. It's Wingardium Leviosa. I think I need to bag here.
Levioso.
No!
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards that.
It's being so bad right now. I'm literally fighting. There are llamas. Yeah, there are llamas.
I would say that I
Magical llamas in here.
appropriately named.
Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach. You! What?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. One less poacher in the woods. Aloha Mora.
just works. There's a different animal. Alright, so I need to capture one llama. I have to go, but I'll watch it later. Go tweets. Sure, man. Thanks for tuning in. And hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I should have like asked that. So really sorry. It's been a really long time. So I hope you're doing well there.
Revelio.
How am I even supposed to capture Biscuit when I don't even know where he is? Where are those fucking llamas? Wait!
Levioso.
I think that's the one. His color is kind of different.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
No? That's not it.
Levioso.
Fuck!
Oh, no, you don't. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Levioso. Everything's all right now.
I don't even know who Biscuit is. The game is asking me to like rescue Biscuit.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you. I knew you
Yeah,
had a
this
good
is from the
heart.
Fantastic
I feel
Beast.
better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Am I fighting with someone?
Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Why are you lagging so much?
See if there's something in the...
No, I don't. Okay.
That's been a pleasure.
Look at this.
Thank you for your
Why?
patronage.
Oh my goodness, why?
That's been a pleasure.
Why is it being so bad today? I haven't even learned the dark arts. I want to learn the dark arts. I want to use a. It is one of the most boring missions that I've played in this game. This is the most boring mission I've played in this game. Another challenge. I'll come back on these challenges once I do those hit the curses. The moon cars are not even there, but the fact that it's kind of dark is not helping.
Lumos.
How come still no dark arts? It's already too late in the game. And the game completely froze. I don't think I'm too late in the game, man, because the thing is that I was not even doing the story, right? I was just roaming around the world doing stuff on all the previous streams. It's only last 2 streams or so that I'm actually doing the story right now. Sebastian has already mentioned one of the dark arts, so I'll be learning it soon. That's the thing though. You know I'm not gonna do it. Fuck it. No. I'm not going to be like playing hide and seek with some animal that I have no additional special descriptions, or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I'm not interested in this. Okay, I'm out. I'm moving forward. Like, by the way, I'm thinking Shifu. I won't do a playthrough. Instead, I'll just do random streams of Shifu. So that, you know, I mean, Shifu is that kind of game, doesn't feel like a game that can be a playthrough. It's a roguelike, right? So that the progression won't be consistent. So that's why I believe it'll work more better as a random streams. So I'll tell you when I do those streams, you can give me the access and I'll play it. How hard is the parry in that? Is it as tight as Sekiro, or is it a bit more lenient than Sekiro? Something is going on in the background in the system that's actually making it lag. So probably it's another fucking Windows update. I really wish I know how to use Linux properly and do like what Mudahar does. Make that dummy OS for Windows and then play games there, but keep Linux as the base. Like, I fucking hate Windows, man. I really don't like it. Updates over updates. The price is so high, and this is just not good. I wonder if Valve will be able to. Nah, Valve's operating OS can be a bit troublesome, because if I install if Valve can create their own OS we use on systems, I'm pretty sure they'll only make it or maybe not, It's running way too poorly. It's abnormal. This is abnormal. This is not right. This is not. Like, I understand the game is not good or well optimized, but this is being horrendous. It's not this bad. Not in my base, no. The way I play games, I don't think it'll be possible to complete in 2-3 sitting.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the
Looks
way.
crazy.
And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst
More
reading about
dodge
her,
focus.
I learned that she built a
So when I
secret
see watch
Depulso
videos, they
training here
do
at
a lot of
Hogwarts.
parries in those
But in
videos.
typical clever Herodiana
It kind of
fashion,
looks cool too. The
one
parry looks
cannot
really, the
access
kung
it
fu
unless
stuff
one
and
knows
just
Depulso,
blocking and shit
which
like
of
that
course
looks really
third
awesome.
years aren't taught.
Like you
And
can
you're
feel
a
like
third
Jackie
year,
Chan.
So
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her
And
signature
Jackie Chan in one of
outfit
those
may
more
still be
serious
there.
fights, not
I
in
would
the
love to
ones
see
where he
it.
does action
Would you
comedy.
get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
if you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
Interesting, actually. I want
I
to see what
can't
kind of
wait to see
Depulso puzzle
Herodiana's
they
famous
have.
ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Depulso.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
Revelio.
Going to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Also puzzle. What is that for? It's definitely more than Depulso. It's actually oh. So it's like it'll always stop at the... maybe not. Really curious as to why there are two of them like that. Doesn't make any sense.
Looks interesting.
Revelio.
That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
Technically.
Accio. Confringo. Depulso.
How to solve this one? Does it happen anything there?
Accio.
Um. Hmm.
Accio. Depulso.
No! God dang it. Um.
Accio.
What? Oh, okay, still works, still works. I'm not really sure if this is how the puzzle was supposed to be solved, but I did it.
Getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
This will take a while.
Depulso. Levioso. Accio.
You have to align them all in the light. Not really sure. I mean, if we use the broom over here, it's kind of beats the puzzle, purpose of the puzzle now, doesn't it? So makes sense why the broom is not here. The thing is that that block needs to come over here, that needs to go over there too.
Accio.
I feel like I already made a mistake, and which I cannot recover from. Okay, never mind. I found it. It's more than a depulsor puzzle, it's more of an accu puzzle for me. I'm using accu more than depulsor here. Okay. Come on. Sure, man. What am I gonna do? Reset this thing. Alrighty. Now the problem is how... there
It's
nothing that happens with that? I'm missing something.
Flipendo. Descendo. Accio.
It. How am I supposed to stop this boxing middle over here?
Accio.
Making it stop in that light. Maybe. Is there a way to like turn them around or something? I never tried flip it on these guys. Flipping down.
Flipendo.
It doesn't work.
Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Now if I use this sender, it'll just get flung towards that edge over there. After that I won't be able to get, like, even now I cannot get over here. There you go.
Accio.
Way the lights are aligned, it's like we can turn the box, but I just don't know. It's like I don't have a spell to turn the box. I wonder if this one works.
Confringo.
Of course not. I don't know.
Descendo. Accio.
Yeah. Nah, man. I kind of figured this out. Like I can get over here, but then I just don't know what I can do after that. I have no fucking idea what I can do after this.
Revelio.
That thing is showing as interactive, but I just don't know what can I do to interact with that thing.
Accio.
Maybe Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio.
There constantly is just a blue line over there. I can interact with this thing. I just don't know. No, I'm not being able to move that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm trying all these spells.
See, the switch reset everything. Good to know.
I shot that earlier too, didn't I? Bro, I shot that earlier too. It did not do anything then. Anyways, thank you.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana. This must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
That was a good puzzle, not gonna lie, but goddamn, it wasn't working. I did shoot that thing before. It did not work. I shoot it incendio or something like that. Like, it should work, right? Why only normal spells?
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Lucan Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Why do you hate me so much?
Don't get too cocky simply.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogwarts.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time.
Those puzzles did not even use
You're my
Depulso,
second
girly.
favorite hero.
That puzzle did not even use Depulso.
What are you up to now?
Oh, hello.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Look at all of them, look at me. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
It's not Takar, it's Tucker. Why are you so scared of me, my guy?
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
No, bring it into focus on your own. I cannot do that dialect. I like it though. Oh, wait. Why is this even a mini game?
Now, I expect all of you to put
Yeah,
in
the
your
Indian
stargazing
professor.
hours outside of class.
He's
Is
even
that
wearing a
clear?
sari, which is cool.
Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
No, if I am not mistaken, this was during the time
hello.
when India
Good
was
to see you
being
again.
under
We
colonized with
Ravenclaws
British.
must stick
I don't exactly
together.
remember the time period of this game.
Hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old
It's
model's not too
1800s.
shabby
Okay,
either.
1800s.
Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Hold on, guys. Let me just have something. Just give me a moment.
A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hold on. There you go. At least it's very much a possibility, as you say. You mean they colonized? Yeah, probably it is under colonization, because I think India was under British rule from 1850 or something like that, maybe. Like full colony, like British Empire ruled India. They started around 1800, early 1800s, but they've got full control for around 1850 or something like that. I could be very wrong though. I'm not good at history. But it is during the colonization period. So it's kind of yeah, it's kind of is weird to see an Indian professor in Britain.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically
At least Amit's accent is good and not that stereotypical goofy mockery accent.
A pristine night for stargazing.
I never found that to be a mockery though. Probably it's just me. 1858, just looked it up. Oh man, I was close. I was really close. Damn, I'm smart.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer.
Yeah, as I was saying, like I never found that language to be any sort of mockery or something. It has its own flavor to it.
Something else.
Yes, what is it?
I guess people, the context that people use it kind of as a mockery, but honestly, it just is what it is.
Up on them a little myself, and it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
Sometimes probably don't even mean to be it as a mockery, but it just comes off like that. Who knows? Maybe I'm just being a bit too positive. Anyways.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
I want Sebastian's quest. I want to learn dark arts.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it.
Oh, so this is...
Onwards we go then.
I know where that stone platform is. I remember seeing one. You don't allow me to fly. Fuck you.
For ritual stargazing.
Like I remember seeing the stone platform, so that's it. That is for stargazing thing.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
So much for being the brave one, huh?
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Incendio. Lumos.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh
Look,
no.
there's a
Not this
table.
close to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
I have what? How am I supposed to use it? Oh.
The constellation should
That
appear
guy.
near the center of your view.
Oh, I see. So this is the game, huh? There you go. What does this even give me?
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall
Yeah, this
be
is a part of
credited
the
in
main
my
story. It
memoirs
had
one
yellow
day.
mark in it.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever
I
seen
came
one,
across a few of
it's
them.
you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's.
Say some.
Anyway, glad our adventure was
he
a
doesn't
success.
say it.
I will see you soon.
God. Yeah, but
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
you know, this is kind of annoying. Like, hold on. All cosmetics. It's all fucking cosmetics. The rewards. They should have spent one more year in this game and then made something more useful in terms of progression. Like, they could have made it even more in-depth. At this point, it's like a wasted potential, which I've been seeing a lot from a lot of streams. Like, this game, the world that they have, they could have done so much more, but unfortunately they just let it slide off. Another side quest, yeah, another side quest introduction basically. Not even side quest, just side content. Because it's not even a quest, it's a side activity that you'll be doing or maybe not doing according to your will. Based on if you're actually attracted to a reward or not.
Hogsmeade,
And once again, rewards are not all that good. It's just another cosmetic item where you just put a number on it, and there's no depth in it. There's zero depth. This place looks beautiful. Why did you make me come to Hogsmeade? I wish a train would have, you know, ran through the through this track. It would have looked awesome, like the train going by, and I just go side by side along with it on my broom.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Psst, over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Alright, let's end the stream over here. Dinner's on the table, I gotta go. So I'll just continue with this on the next stream. Thank you everyone for joining in. Lightwing especially, thanks for staying for so long and chatting up with me. With all that said and done, good night or have a good day as situation may be, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully that time I'll be able to use my face cam properly. See ya. Good night Vishesh, good night. Good night. Take care, Nadir. Chalo, take care. Thank you.